are here with Dream of Serenity, about to do Boopcast number 28, chatting about chapter 13, but before we do, we have a Weissbreaker to get to that was literally organised 10 seconds ago. So, we're going to do a question this week, because we've been doing a lot of games, so it's probably about time we do another question. And the question is, how would you rank the volumes 1 through 5? And this is personal preference.
Oh, that's hard.
That is hard.
It's very easy for me.
I'm gonna say 5 is definitely so far is number 1. Like,
yeah, I agree. I really like 5 so far.
I agree as well. Yeah. I mean, we need to see the finale, but I mean, chapters 1 through 13, I'm pretty convinced is the best volume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. 5 has been incredible.
Then
yeah,
it's
I think I'd probably
1 through 4.
I think I'd go 5, 2, 3, 4, 1.
You bastard!
Yeah.
That's exactly the same as mine.
Really?
Yes, I knew you were gonna say that. 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yep.
5, I really like season 3. Like, I really like season 3. Just because it was really fun. Like, tournament seasons are just fun. Like, My Hero Academia, just that sort of thing. Just,
I still haven't watched it. I really need to.
Superhero student tournaments. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of good new character designs, a lot of good fighting, and then just that whole big thing at the end. Just, oh my gosh,
it was a shock for everybody. I have a lot of problems with 3, which is why I can't put it second. I gotta put 2 there, just because 2 was my favourite until this volume happened.
I would say 5, 3, 2. I like 1 more than 4 for nostalgia reasons, but I don't want to rely on that either. But at the same time, 4 kind of makes me really angry. 4 makes me really angry.
Why does
like, 1's got its problems,
angry?
but that's just because it's, it's season 1. It's just starting out. Now, I'll go 4-1. So 5, 3, 2, 4, 1.
Okay.
But season 4 still makes me very angry.
Why does season 4 make you angry? Oh dear. I feel like we're about to get a long explanation here.
There was a lot of... I forgot, do we curse on this show?
Oh, absolutely. Fucking go
There's
for
a
it.
lot of dumbassery. There's a lot of characters that are hit with the stupid stick that weren't previously that dumb.
I agree, yep. There's definitely a lot of that going on. I feel like that's been a problem for the show from day 1, but it was exacerbated in Volume 4. I definitely agree.
Especially with Ren. I was like, Ren is one of my favorite characters too, so I'm just like, babe, what are you doing?
I feel like, though, for the characters in Volume 4, everybody was kind of a mess emotionally after considering what they'd just come out of, and they didn't really deal with what happened. Like, it happened, and then they all got together and like, right, we're gonna go to Haven, but nobody ever really dealt with it. So I think mentally all of them were in a kind of a shitty place, which is why a lot of the dumbassery occurs, but yeah. No, there was definitely moments where I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But, you know.
Yeah.
Like
everything
that
had to do with Weiss was really good.
Weiss was fantastic, yeah.
Weiss was honestly one of the only things about that season that I was like, I don't think that they should have done anything different.
No,
but like with Yang and Blake and Ranger, I was like, they should have done other stuff there. Especially with Yang, because she got like nothing that season.
She really
and she's one
did.
of my favorites.
She really did get nothing, and my other problem is that we had way too much Blake. Blake dominated Volume 4, and I hated it. Because her storyline, it was interesting to begin with, but then it kind of just got a bit old very quickly, and I was like, listen, she needs to get off the screen for a while. Like, I'm sick of seeing Blake get rid of her. But this volume's been nice. It's been a really... There's been a really good balance between all of the stories going on this volume, so...
Yeah, there has. But I feel like Blake kind of needed a bit more screen time because of the 4 characters that make up RWBY, she got the least amount of character development in the seasons previous. So I think she really
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though she had a lot of screen time in Volume 4, she didn't get a lot of character development, which is what frustrates me a lot. It was kind of just weird. She sort of went back to square one in Volume 4, I feel like. And it was irritating to watch. She didn't seem to have learned much from her experiences. And especially the fact that she took off and left everybody behind always pissed me off that she did that. Because it was...
Oh, so you're on Blake's side. I mean, not Blake, Yang's side on that.
I'm not on either side. I understand why Blake did it.
Yeah.
But she's still an idiot for doing it. It was still the wrong decision, but I can see why she's justified in making it.
But you know what? Everything's good now.
Everything's
season
fine.
5.
We're about to get a reunion.
Now.
Everything's about to go to shit. So let's talk about it. Alright, thank you for joining us for the Weissbreaker. And if you want to see more, there is the entire Boopcast, which has gone up at the same time as this, so make sure you check that out. Please go and watch RWBY the Abridged series. It has 5 episodes, but there will be more. We promise there will be more. Eventually. But the first 5 are awesome, so you should totally go and check those out. And we will see you next week for the finale. Bye!